Welcome to Learnship, Innovate. Here we'll be discussing the importance of developing people's ability to communicate in a job or industry-specific context so that employees can directly contribute to the organization's success.
We're talking about sprint business skills.
That's right. Did you know research shows that 70% of employees feel more confident in their work and their interactions with teams, partners, vendors after successfully completing language training?
Do you have more insights on the industry and job-specific context of language learning?
Sure. So, we know that language learning is a process and that every individual experiences it differently. But in this case, with our sprint business skills, we're looking at homing in on one very specific area of a language. So in this case, something that is directly related to the language used in their job or directly related to industry-specific language. And this way, we're able to deliver very fast business results by training people within a specific context. And we do that by focusing specifically on the language needed in that context through short, tailored, and very, very specific language training solutions. So it's blended, it's flipped, and it's targeted.
Great. Shall we take a look?
Yeah. So as you can see here, we're now looking at the interface for Sprint Business Skills. This is our welcome page, so we can see a little welcome message. We can also see that 2 of the 4 onboarding steps have been completed, which means that I have a level assigned to me. It means that I've already watched the onboarding video, which tells me a little bit about my program and what to expect from here. So now we're going to go into step 3, which is selecting your skills. Now let's assume that I am a learner who wants to really focus on communicative skills here. So I'm going to choose some skills that are going to allow me to really work on my verbal communicative abilities. We see that I can choose 2 skills. So I'm going to choose participating in meetings, and I'm going to choose business negotiations. And those are the 2 skills I'm going to choose, and then I'll click on continue. Here I fill in my personal information so that my trainer can contact me for my live sessions. I can tell them where I'm located. This is important: country, city, region, and what my preferred contact method is. So I filled in landline. We're going to continue from here. Now we can see that I've got a predefined time zone based on my location. We can see that my course length is 22 sessions of 60 minutes each session. And now I have a calendar where I can fill in my availability. I'm going to start by clearing all this availability because I don't want to do my sessions in this pre-selected time. And we can see that I get a message here saying to please provide at least 8-hour slots. So let's say I want to do my sessions in the afternoon, anytime between 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock p.m. So I'm going to select these times. As you can see, I just click and I drag. And if I want to select multiple days at that same time slot, I can just click and drag over as well. So this is my preferred availability. I click submit. I get a summary of my availability. So I see these times here. I can check and see if that's correct, or I can go back. Let's say that everything looks good. So I'm going to confirm. And it's now setting up my study plan. Now we can see that my welcome page has changed. I have different information here that's available to me now. We see that business presentations is my first course in progress. So we've got different elements to my course. We have pre-work, which is the digital work that I do before my live session. We have the live session itself, which will occur. And then we have homework, which is afterwards. So this is what we refer to as flipped classroom methodology, because we have digital pre-work, we have the live session where you put that knowledge into practice, and then you have the homework, which consolidates it all after the fact. So let's go ahead and look at the pre-work that I need to complete first. Okay, so now we can see my pre-work. I have communicating clearly as the first assignment that I'll be working on. We can see the assignment objectives, presenting the pros and cons of different choices, expressing my preferences, and I can then go ahead and click the Get Started button. We can see that I've got a listening activity and some probably comprehension activities that I'm going to do. I'm not going to fill anything in. This is just for demo purposes, guys. So let's just see what happens. It says listen to the recording and try again. For today, we're going to end things there in terms of what the pre-work looks like, but we can see that I've got many activities with lots of variety that I can go through and ways of capturing all of this knowledge before I have my live session with a trainer. So that is, in a nutshell, Sprint Business Skills. I hope you've enjoyed the demo, and I hope you enjoy using these products for your own purposes.